Hello, everyone. I thought it was time for a summertime chat. I am not running to and from school for car pickups, but I have all four kids home with me. They are actually playing outside right now and riding around on bikes and climbing trees and all the fun summer things because it is gorgeous weather today. It's getting really hot, even here for us in northern Indiana, but we are soaking in the nice cooler weather today and the sunshine after a bunch of rain, and we're outside enjoying it. So while they're playing and I'm kind of keeping my eye on him over there, I thought I'd pop in with a quick summer chat because we haven't done this in a while, and we've been out of school almost a month now. It's hard to believe it's been that long. We actually got out before Memorial Day this year, which has never happened before for us. We do go back middle of August, so that day is coming way too quick. You see, I'm a former teacher, and I taught for 10 years before we had kids, and I started staying home. And so I love summertime. I always have, because it's that different schedule. The school year is busy, and there's a lot of prep going on for teachers during the summer, but it's just a different feel of family time. And I married a teacher, so when we had kids and I was home, kids and I looked forward to summer because then Daddy was home too. And now that my husband's a principal, summertime's still a little more relaxed. He is obviously very busy in the summer, much more so as a principal, because he's getting ready for the next year and all the things that are going on. But we can still see him around a little bit more. We have travels and all those things. But I just thought we'd pop in and chat about how our summer is going so far and some of the routines that have been helping us make this a really great summer. So, how's your summer going? First of all, I hope it's going well, whether you have little ones at home or it's just you, grandkids are visiting, whatever it is. Summer can be a lot of fun, but it can also be really busy, and you want to make the most of it. So our kids now, we have four kids, and they are all odd now. So we are 5, 7, 9, 11, going into kindergarten. I can't believe that. Kindergarten, second grade, fourth grade, and sixth grade, starting junior high. Also can't believe that. And I have to say, I love the baby stage. I love the toddler stage and the curiosity. But this stage right now, this summer, has been so much fun. A couple months ago, I don't even know when, we had gotten over being sick. I think it was probably back in February or so that we made this decision to scale back on screen time. Stay with me here. January, we had been really sick for a while. And, when you're sick, everyone was sick. Like, you just watch more movies because you don't have energy to do anything else. And so we got into some lax habits on media. And we decided, Andy and I talked about it, and with the kids too, we're like, you know what, we really need to scale back. And they didn't put up that much of a fuss. They realized, like, yeah, we've been watching more and we shouldn't. So we really cut back to just like maybe one thing on the weekends, nothing during the school nights. And the summer, it's just kind of carried over. So we haven't been doing a lot of screen time, which is wonderful. Like, there's a lot of things to do. Is there fighting going on? Sure. I have four kids. They are not perfect by any means. But the creativity that I am seeing this summer is so fun. And this stage and the age, so my oldest and youngest are boys, and then I have two girls in the middle, and they all mix and match and play with each other. And one minute they're all building Legos, and then they're making a movie and filming it, or they're running outside to climb trees, or they're listening to Adventures in Odyssey, or listening to an audiobook as they build with Legos. And just so many things are going on, and it's so fun to watch them play together. The other nice thing, now that they're all older, is that they are a lot more independent. And so I've been able to actually have like an hour or two, or sometimes a little bit more, to do some blogging work, to do some YouTube work on Etsy things. I'm in a YouTube coaching class and get in on those calls or listen to something as we're doing chores. And so that's been really nice. Now, we have tried to do what we call our loose summer schedule. So we kind of talked this through beforehand. Every Monday, I am actually babysitting my niece and nephew, and the kids are loving that. It's a, 6-month-old and 16-month-old, 17-month-old. So we have them every Monday, and we're babysitting, and kids like having the cousins there. So that's fun. And then Tuesday, we've kind of declared it's our visit a different library. In our area, we have over a dozen different branches of our library. We have one very close. When we are downtown at school, we have our main library down there. And we realized we just haven't been to a lot of different libraries. So we've been checking them out, trying to hit one a week. And that's just nice to do. It's nice to find those. We read a lot. I'm still picking up a lot of our holds that I put on lists at our regular library just because it's close and I can grab them when we're out grocery shopping. And then Wednesday, we kind of said it was our make it or bake it day. We haven't really stuck to that. We've been baking throughout the week or whenever the urge strikes us. We did a bunch of chocolate chip cookies the other day that we put in the freezer for traveling and family vacation. We just did pumpkin muffins this morning. We did a double batch of those, some to eat now, again, some to take on vacation, different things. And so that's been fun. Emma, my second oldest, she is really getting into the baking stage. And so we've been just working on that, like pancakes on Saturday mornings. She can mix them up. She's working on flipping them. I've been teaching her and Nathan like how to use the stove, how to turn it on, how to cook macaroni and cheese, some of those basic things that I want them to know. So that's Wednesday. Thursday, we kind of said was our house project day. And it, again, doesn't always happen on Thursdays. The week we're very low key and relaxed. And then Friday is Fun Friday. So we just kind of do something fun, whether it's a trip to the dollar store or playing in the sprinklers, because with that, every summer, the kids and I, we make a summer bucket list of just things they want to do. And by that, our summer bucket lists are very low key, very simple. I'm a bit of a homebody, which is interesting. My husband teases me because I am definitely the more extroverted one of the two of us, but I also really like being home. So in June, the only thing we had on the schedule besides babysitting is that the kids did 2 weeks of swim lessons. It was 8 days for an hour a day. Through our local community pool. And so we went and did that. But that was the only thing scheduled. We didn't do any other camps. We've had a couple friends over, families over for cookouts and different things, which has been great. But we just haven't been doing a lot. We've had a low-key summer and it's been amazing. Because we've been at home at the beginning of the summer, the beginning of June, we hosted teachers one last time for to say goodbye to some teachers and their families. We did one last of our first Fridays, like we call it. So we hosted everyone and just had a big turnout with all the families and everyone come over. And then Andy was wrapping up things at school with teachers meetings. And so there was a lot of wrap up on things, but I tried to do some little things to get us ahead. So I went ahead and washed the kids' backpacks for the next year so that they are ready. We actually this week went ahead and did school shoe shopping because I know when it gets closer to the year, there just aren't as many choices as it seems there used to be, and things have gotten picked over. My kids, they have to keep a pair of gym shoes at school for our gym because we have an old wooden gym floor. And that's how they help protect it. So because of that, I just try to always buy a cheap pair of gym shoes to keep at school, and they get picked over so fast. So we went and did that, checked that off the list. I actually did some really big projects, which I am so thankful I did. We went through all the kids' clothes, like all their closets, pulled out things that didn't fit or too small. We boxed things up and gave some things to our local seminary where families can shop. We packed some things away for a cousin. We gave some things to a family from church with younger girls. We've just gone through all of that. I went through all of my things in my closet and all my dresser drawers and just sorted out. I am not a huge clothes person and things, but I sorted out things that just I wasn't wearing and just organized everything, and that felt really good. And then my big project was we have a playroom, and it has 2 good-sized closets, and we use that. Someday it might be a bedroom, but right now we use it as our playroom, guest room, and in the one closet we keep all of the kids' things, and then I turned the other side into all of my books for all my Etsy shop. They'd kind of been mix and match, so I had a little of both in each closet, and since we moved in, oh my goodness, 7 years ago? Almost 8 years ago? I don't even remember. When we moved into this house, I was pregnant with Lily, and she's 7 now, so yeah, I guess that would be almost 8 years ago. Wow, time flies. But since we moved in, that was our bedroom when we moved in. So like we had just put things in, and I never really taken the time to organize it and make it the way I wanted to be. And it took a little bit of moving things all around because, we had winter coats in there that I had to move around, which meant you move this and that and bins and all the things. But it's done, and it feels so good to have a dedicated Etsy workspace. I am so excited to have that done, because the other thing is June's low key, but then July we typically travel. My family is all spread over. My parents just retired from Texas and are moving to St. Louis. We are doing a family reunion with my husband's family. We travel and see college friends. We are going out west with the kids, the Northwest, this summer. So we have a traveling July planned, which means I am all the more thankful for the chance to be at home and have a low-key June before we get all busy and travel. And I love traveling. It's a different kind of busy. Being away is, in a way, relaxing for us too, because we can read, we can talk, just enjoy these sites as a family. And it's just good to be away together, kind of away from the normal routines. And we really do look forward to traveling as a family. So I guess I should say July will look different for me business-wise. I have always taken a step back on my blog and my website. Like, my newsletters pause for the month of July. I don't do anything on my website. Etsy shop, I adjust my shipping times and I just slow down. I have a lot of digital downloads. I think I have about over 80 downloads right now. I sell custom children's books. Like, I add Bible verses, and I have a new one where I add quotes into different books, and I custom write all those books. And so that's what I do in my Etsy shop. And then I have printable letters that go with the books. I teach people how to do it themselves. And I have downloads for a wide variety of children's books. I'll leave my Etsy shop link. It's Joyfully Thriving, like my YouTube channel and all the other things. So I've just always slowed down. And on YouTube too, I will not be filming grocery hauls for the month of July. My hope and goal is to still have at least one video scheduled out for you on Mondays throughout the month of July, because I still have lots to share and I want to pop in here, but I know things are busy for you guys too. Summer just looks different for everyone, and that's okay. Whatever the different is, it's good to embrace those seasons. It's good to embrace all those changes. Maybe you have a busy summer, if you have kids home and you have a lot of camps and it's scheduled, maybe your summer is a lot busier than ours. Maybe you are traveling too. Maybe you stay close to home. Whatever your summer is, I know it's different than a typical school year for most of us, especially as moms with kids. Like, they're just different. And, there's more snacking. You're doing errands with the kids. There's just a lot of different things going on. But my hope with this is that you too are enjoying the differentness of summer. You're enjoying the change of pace. You're enjoying the season, having the kids home. I know not every day is smooth. The kids get grumpy with one another, or they'll come in and say, "What do? I don't know what to do." I did. Mom hack for you. I did go on ChatGPT and I said, "ChatGPT, give me a list of 100 things my kids could do when they say they're bored that don't take any effort from me and don't need any extra supplies." And it gave me a pretty good list. I will have to say, I went through and tweaked a couple things, but I typed it up and laminated it and put it in our fridge. So whenever the kids say that, I say, go check it out. And honestly, they've been having so much fun doing the different things too, having the different pace, staying up a little later. We're still reading our chapter books at night. We're working through the Restorationist series about these kids who travel into art right now. Really interesting. So we're still doing chapter books, but we have a slightly later bedtime, a little bit later. Everyone's sleeping in slightly. And by sleeping in, I mean, like, we make it till 7, and that's sleeping in for my kids. We've always been pretty early risers, but I'm still trying to get up, do a little bit of work in the morning. We can all eat breakfast in our PJs and read some books together in the morning and just have a slower start. And that's the beauty of summer. That's what I love, that slower pace. So I hope whatever your summer is, however it looks, travels, enjoy the summer season for whatever it brings. I hope that you are having wonderful days too, making lots of memories. Simple memories are good. They don't have to be all this complicated, extravagant, scheduled things. Whether it's simple, whether it's fancy, whatever it is day to day, enjoy your summer, just like I am trying to do over here. Thanks for joining me in the car chat. I think the kids are ready to go play in the backyard, so I'm going to go check out and see what they're doing next. I'll see you again soon.